Well, hello there. Thank you for joining us here at Coolest Life. My name is Tony, and I'm here at Delaware Lodge number 47, right here in Muncie, Indiana. You know, I've never been in Muncie, Indiana. Not that I recall. It's actually home to a university. Which one is it? It is Butler. No, it's not Butler. Ball State. Goodness, why can't I remember Ball State? Anyway, Ball State University. And they actually meet here at this building here. It's actually part of the shrine also. The shrine, I think, at one time the lodge was at the end from what I can see from pictures, and then they just built this facility here. And they got a shrine club here called, wait for it, look, my hair's about to drive me crazy. Merpas Shrine Club. How about that? So anyway, we're going to go in here and take a look at this lodge room. I don't know exactly how I got it set up, but it's really a treat because I'm here for a past master degree. Never been through a past master degree, and you can only even attend and watch the proceedings if you are a Mason, obviously, but a past master. Oh, I got it right here. That's a past master logo. So if you're not that, then they won't even let you in, even if you are a Mason. Anyway, let's go on inside here and take a look around and show you some of the regalia that they have here and the room setup and everything. So come on with me, because you've just entered the Coolest Life, Masonic edition. We come on in the building, what we find out is there are two buildings here. One is the Shrine Center, which is out that door and to the left. The other is this building here. You can see it's a fairly new facility. Places for coats, places for bags. It's got an office space, like a sitting area right there. Let's take a look at that. Excellent, I like it. They definitely got a lot of lodges will have stuff like this to represent. You know, got a lot of organizations represented here, and of course the Scottish Rite. You got some card tag things you can buy like this for your car, and this for your car. That's for Scottish Rite, and of course is Easter Star. And this one here, of course, is the Shrine. Lots of lodges have this. They'll sell either belt buckles or tie clips, lapel pins, and of course card tag things, hats. Pretty common. Look, Jacques Demonet, I saw him at one of the other places. I forget what lodge it was. So on down this hall is the preparation room and some other stuff, and a sign-in book right here. So as we walk in this main room, you can see it's a beautiful little building. Look, you don't see too many of these that are not wood. Actually, might have only seen one other set ever that was not made of wood. Normally they're a little taller than that, because that's 5'6" or so. Like that, pomegranates. Good picture of George Washington back there. You see, that's pretty common to see. He got some of his regalia out. I got two columns standing here. I actually don't know what that's about. Let's see if they're wide or anything. Nope. Nothing on them there. There. Two steps. These globes on the top here are I like the solid logos on here. I just noticed that. So it looks like a mahogany here. Master there, plum. Pomegranate, I like that. Good condition. And a square back here. And not a huge lodge room. Got a piano, and it is, wow, exposed keys, which tells me someone probably plays that during the meeting. What that is. It's an overhead projection screen. That's always a nice touch. Get one of those put in. Got some chairs. Looks like Easter Star may be represented here. That's one of their logos, I guess you'd call it. Normally it's on a stand and they roll it around and everything. That's their charter. They've got it draped. Draped normally means it's in mourning. Either maybe it's for their it's just their ceremony that they always do that, or sometimes they'll drape them only if a brother passes away from that lodge. They'll drape their and they'll do it for 30 days. I'll drape that. So let's see. Ooh, these feel new. I mean, they're all slick and stuff. Nice. Receptacle back there for this ballot box, as we see. And it's upside down, so because they don't want nothing voting on that. That's actually a pretty great idea. Put it in there upside down. There's where the master sits. One thing I want to mention here is you'll see how the master's up here on 3 steps. A lot of lodges will actually put, this will go all the way to the wall, and he might be up on the 2nd step, or should I say the 1st step, or they might do this all the way down, and they'll all be on the same level. Other lodges and jurisdictions say you can't do that. A secretary who would sit, or treasurer who would sit here is always going to be all the way to the ground in some jurisdictions. Some jurisdictions don't care one way or the other. As long as you're having meetings, that's all they care about. So we've got, you see the 3 distinct chairs here. And this is going to be light us, probably Eastern Star, probably lights up from the back is probably what that is. Got a flag. Like that gavel. It's got someone's name on it. How about that? Nope. DELA, which means Delaware 46. It's funny, I've been to Texas Lodge in California. Now I've been to Delaware Lodge in Indiana. Smooth ash are represented there. Rough ash are represented here. I like these pounding blocks here. Interesting. Sometimes we use these to make noise with, these pounding blocks. But I don't think I've ever seen any with the carpet the same as the box. Normally I don't see paper, anything at all on these. Is always a piece of wood. And what we got here? Mackey's Revised Encyclopedia of Freemasonry. How about that? Kind of cool. All C9s where a chaplain would sit. I've seen this before. And this is the kind of thing that I want people to see in these videos and see, gee, we should get one of these for our lodge. You know, this is the kind of stuff. And not only is it on a nice finish, but it's got a cool frame around it too. Because frames are really cheap. Get them from Goodwill or a thrift store. Don't, you know, that's how you get cheap ones. And now look, we have a sheaf of wheat and 3 ears of corn tacked up on the wall. I know one of the lodges we saw, it had a single strand of wire came holding down here. It was holding ear of corn. And what jurisdiction you in? Also, if you see that these chairs are actually up there beside him as a senior warden. Normally you would see these chairs down here on the floor. I'm sorry, this is a junior warden here. Which more likely these are the steward chairs, but you don't see very much. I think I've only seen one other place where they all sit on the same, not only same level, but right up there next to each other. This thing must roll. Let's see. Yeah, this has got casters on the bottom, so I'm sure when they start to have their meeting, they'll roll that right out here and put it in front of the junior warden. And how about that? Now they got a nice candelabra here. I guess you'd call it candelabra. Maybe it's a turner. Maybe it's not a turner. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you're just supposed to pull out on it. Nice, I like it. So that's a pull out. That's how you turn that on. Interesting. Other thing I noticed here is you get the mosaic tile all the way around. How about that? How about that? So you get this tile going all the way around. This is actually carpet is what this is. Not a tile, but they've done a really good job with it. And this carpet here on top of this thing actually matches the side carpet. But definitely a little different look. I like the Last Supper. They don't have the Bible out here as of yet. Some lodges will actually put the Bible on. We've seen lots of Bibles on the altar there. One thing, unlike the other lodge we were just at, see, there's no place for anybody to lean, to include the Worshipful Master. There's no bumper pad there for them to kneel on, which I'm good with. Maybe it's part of their ritual or just what they do here. Because I know the last lodge in Indiana we saw, it actually had a kneeling pad on this side. So that made me think of the differences in jurisdictions that you might go to and see that, oh, wow, I got a kneeling pad down there. That's kind of strange. I want to mention one other thing besides this gentleman here. He was the first Worshipful Master Delaware Lodge from 1792. But they do have a small ship up here in the corner. Nice. So if you're ever here in Muncie, Indiana, you want to go to a lodge, check out Delaware Lodge number 46. Did I say 47 earlier? I think I did. Delaware Lodge number 46. They're having a supper now, and check out this hat while I'm here. Some guys may be going to wear that today. No telling. But check out Delaware Lodge number 46 right here in Muncie, Indiana. If you're around it, they also said they got a Masonic center that was in here. He asked me to get a tour of it. We'll see, because the Masons don't own it anymore. So I don't know what good it would be for me to go through that building, but we'll see. Maybe I'll make a video of it. Be sure to like, subscribe. Glad you got a chance to come here and see this lodge here in Muncie. But I want to let you go. So be sure to like and subscribe, because I need to get back here and live the coolest life, Masonic edition.